Hi, this is Art at Pumping Soul. Welcome to video number 5 on our series of how Pumping Soul builds our systems. So we're in the process of assembling the first skid of a total of 14 for a national petroleum company in Asia. So what the skids are doing is they add additive into the process and also add dye based on the proportion that the client is requesting. First, we have a skid mounted unit that is mounted on a frame that is made of carbon steel elements, and it's going to be eventually galvanized before final assembly and delivery. As you see, some of the components at this time show a little bit of rust because that's how carbon steel is when it comes from the factory, and as we work and weld throughout the shop, and eventually once it's sent to the galvanized shop, it's going to be cleaned up, and a clean galvanizing cover will make it look very nice and shiny and brand new. This is where we do the pre-final assembly, where we assemble every component on the first skid of 14 and see that everything matches up before we do the final assembly after the skid has been already galvanized. The main additive pump with the backup pump and the instruments. Right here in front of me there's a controller which contains an HMI, a human machine interface, and a PLC and additional interfaces for the client. Being that this system is in a zone 1 environment, the client cannot actually touch the HMI for commands, so therefore we have created an interface to interface with the HMI. This is the main disconnect panel. And here to my left, you have the motor starters and some basic controls also included in this. On the bottom, you see 2 pumps. One is the main pump, the other one is the backup pump for the dye additive injection. So here's what we see on the back side of the skid. We see the small 200-liter tank that is designed for the dye additive. And so what are some of the components that you see in assembly here? Some of the level switches. Then on the other side is going to be a side glass. And of course there's some access steps. And here's the big additive tank. Again, this is a 200-liter additive tank that is designed to hold the main additive.